Hey everybody, I'm Karen Gibbs, Creative Director of Banyan Boutiques by Northcott, and you are in the group Karen Gibbs for the Love of Boutiques. I think I'm early today. Are you shocked? I'm never early, right? I wanted to talk a little bit today about my trip to Indonesia. I haven't really had a chance to talk much, a little bit of jet lag, a little bit of coming back to elevation, all of that kind of thing. I posted some photos of a trip I took one of the days, just kind of a rest day for me. And I get a driver at the hotel and they take me to some temples, or they'll take me to, a silversmith, or how boutiques are made. I think we really know how boutiques are made, but it's an attraction for tourists, okay? And you get to see all the different processes. They're known for their silversmithing as well. They're also known for a certain kind of coffee. I want to say it's Lombok coffee. But there's this animal, okay, who eats the coffee bean. And the reason he eats the coffee bean is for the gel on the outside of the coffee bean itself, okay? And he likes that gel. He does not like the bitter taste of the coffee bean, so he just swallows that whole and then he poops it out, okay? And that's the process of this harvesting these coffee beans, okay? So you take them off the tree, and there's actually, you can see the difference between the male coffee bean and the female coffee bean, and they grow on the same tree. I believe there's more of the female coffee bean than the male. The male is more bitter. Funny. Okay. So they put both of those in the coffee, and they smoke them and grind them up or whatever. There is a photo of me doing that. It's wicked hot in front of that fire, by the way, especially with 100 degrees, 100% humidity. But it's really, really an interesting process. They also do a tasting, right? So you get to taste that coffee. And then you taste some of the other coffees in the teas. And I really found that I thought I'd like the ginger tea the most, because I absolutely love ginger tea. And they serve it at the spas, or, after you come out of a massage or something like that. They serve it at the hotel. But I really like the spice one. It was really, really yummy. And as we're walking down to that area, the guide showed me the cinnamon tree. And it was really, that's one of my favorite flavors. I love it. But it's the bark of the cinnamon tree that you use when you're spicing up your cookies and, all of that kind of stuff. So that was a wonderful experience, a wonderful day. I think I posted, and maybe I'll post it here too, a picture of rice paddies and the swings, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful country. So if you get a chance, make sure you do check it out. Make sure you take that 24-hour or 25-hour trip to Indonesia and stay long enough to make it worthwhile. There is so much to see. I also posted a whole bunch of stuff about food. I'm a foodie. We love to cook. We love to have challenges at our house as far as who's the best chef. Me, of course, right? Not Maddie. But anyway, I always try different foods. And I go to lunch usually with the factory owners and the directors. They're like family to me. We've worked with them for 5-6 years now, and I've grown really attached to them. We have a great working relationship, but it just like in local quilt shops, them, what's going on in their lives, what happened over the pandemic, all of the struggles that we go through. And I feel the personal relationship that we've been able to establish has just helped us grow at Banyan Boutiques. And I'm super proud of those relationships with the factories. One thing they do like is to take me to lunch to their favorite place. And I posted one of the places, I posted the menu, both front and back of the menu, and then I posted some of the food from that particular lunch. And you can see, the presentation is just absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really yummy. I usually go for the spice. I like a lot of the spice, and it's not that spice like sriracha where it's at the front of your tongue. It's like instantaneous. You can't taste anything else. No, it's a slow burn kind of spice. It hits you in the back, and then you're like, oh my goodness, what did I eat? Okay, but it's really fantastic food. So when you do take your trip to Indonesia, make sure you get out and don't just eat their version of Western food. Try this stuff. Goreng is a favorite of mine. Of course I like their fried rice, but I love their food in Indonesia. Because one of my basics or one of my essentials is called ketan, right? And ketan is sticky rice in Indonesian. So I always try and bring the culture into what we're doing here at Banyan Batiks. Okay. I'm trying to think, what else did I post today? But I hit the coffee, and I hit the food. I'm going to have to show you some video. I'll have to post some video of riding along the street. We ride in like a minivan or whatever, but generally the mode of transportation is the motorcycles, the scooters, that kind of thing. And my goodness, scary in the cities. Scary, scary, scary. They are nuts. So I'll make sure to post some of those videos. In front of me, I have Resort Life. And this is from our April release. And this is the last week your local quilt shop can order this. This is going to deliver next year. Oh, November 2022. Sorry. It delivers November 2022. Okay. So it's the last chance that your quilt shop can get it. But if you look at these main prints here, you can see it's a double chop application. You can see here a double chop and then some hand painted in the center of the flowers. So it's quite exquisite. It's wonderful. And if you wanted one of those tropical shirts or something like that, that print is definitely it. Okay, it's a feature fabric. We've also got some double chops with, we refer to it as a goldfish print with the netting behind it. This is kind of like waves, right? And then we've got the sun kind of spiraled with the waves. All right, this one is my absolute favorite. It's got almost a clamshell effect, which we love as quilters, right? The clamshell, but then it's got the wave top on it. And I didn't use metallic on this. What I did is I took a bunch of different colors when I assigned the colors for the motif, and it goes to very light, and then it goes to yellow, as well as some taupe and a little bit of gray in there. Just the way we apply color it can make it have that vibrant effect or that glow effect. And you've got your favorite turquoise or aqua in there, Miss Barb, and then into the blue. So you can see with these colorways, we've got every single color of water here, right? We've got the Caribbean covered, we've got the deep lakes and the mountain lakes, okay? We've got the Atlantic, the Pacific, we've got everything, okay? So if you need your favorite color to depict the water in your area, we've got it. I don't know if you've got the palm trees in your area for your shirts, but hey, where is your beach? That's what I want to know. Where is your beach? My beach is in the mountains in Colorado on a boat in a lake, a mountain lake. I love them. So anyway, I wanted to show you Resort Life. If you love it, make sure you ask your local quilt shop if they picked it up, and it's going to be in stores in November. I'm Karen Gibbs, and you're in the group Karen Gibbs for the Love of Batiks.